Hey guys, it's Old School Custom Rights. I hope you guys are enjoying y'all's evening. It's already dark out here, here in San Antonio, Texas. Today, what I'm gonna do is start on polishing these valve covers right here, and I put on these pads. These pads are for cutting, so I'm gonna try out this one to see how it works. I can't guarantee if it's gonna work well or not. Not, I'm gonna have to go back using this one right here. It's kind of beat up though, but it's still good though. But like I said, I'm gonna try to polish these valve covers. We got a little bit of stains on there, so we'll go ahead and start on doing that right now. Usually just like adding a little bit of it on there. You see, as soon as you put it on with your fingers, it starts working. Gotta grab you another towel. Let's see how good this thing is. It works. Let's see how it see how it comes out. I just don't like the idea of leave some streaks on there. I mean, I don't know if it has to do because of the weather or something. It's not drying well. I'm having issues with it. And it still has a little bit of stain there, so sometimes you gotta go back and do it again until you get it right. I think I'll let it haze for a little bit. Now I'll start on this other side. Like I said, these used to be on the Poison Ivy, the 79 Malibu. And these are gonna go on the Nova, so. I don't even know what towel I used. It's gonna look good. Looking a lot better than what they used to be. See that? Now you gotta use the other one. They got a little bit of, I don't know if you can see, a little dullness. Alright, then let me show you. See that? I gotta just try and take those out. times too where it gets kind of hard is because it's drying out. So you just might want to just don't, keep doing it. Go ahead and just stop and then maybe add some more. I'm using this stuff Mothers. Works pretty good. I mean, if there's other type of this stuff that's out there that's better than that, just let me know in the comments. I mean, when you polish stuff, it's kind of like a long process. It's no different from when you buff a car or wet sand it and buff it. It's a long process. So you gotta keep at it until you finally get what you want. I mean, they look a whole lot better than what they did. I mean, I'm probably gonna get like right there a little bit. There's a little bit of stain, but maybe right there too. Right there. Right. sponges here, they're made for cutting, so they cut pretty good. So, but like I said, buffing and polishing is a long process. It really is. If anybody knows about buffing and polishing, they'll understand. It's a long process, man. So, but once you get it polished pretty good, you get what you want, and then it looks real nice. Yeah, those things came off. There you go. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, nice and polished. You look good. Probably get a little bit right there too. And I think it should be good after that. Like I said, these were on the Malibu, and I'm gonna put them on the Rover. I think the reason why these valve covers got stained when they were in the Malibu is because I had an incident a while back. I had a fire. I had a fire on my Malibu, electrical issue. So I had to get the extinguisher and pull it out. And when I did, I think it stained the valve covers. So I went and got, you saw the other video, the Malibu. I put new valve covers on those. Those came out real nice. And I got these valve covers. They're gonna go into the Nova. And I think I put a short reel on it, on these valve covers. They were gonna go on the Chevy 2 Nova. And I think I'll let you guys know something that happened to me. I think it was yesterday when I put in that new reel on these valve covers going into the Nova. It's funny though, because some guy commented on my post saying that these were called rocker covers, and I was like, what? And the last time I checked, if you order them to Summit or Jegs, they're called valve covers. I've always known them you call them valve covers. This guy commented on my post and said they were called rocker covers. I go, I don't know. I think he must be new at this game, or he doesn't know the valve covers are actually called valve covers, not rocker covers. So I thought that was kind of weird. Maybe they're called that in some other country, but here in the greater USA, they're called valve covers, not rocker covers. But I figured I'd share that with you guys. I figured that was kind of funny. I mean, I've been building hot rods since my early 20s, and I'm already in my 50s. So I've always called them valve covers. I thought that was kind of funny though. But either way, other side than that, like I said, these valve covers are gonna go into the Chevy 2 Nova. I'm gonna go ahead and take those valve covers off. You know, those are like kind of like, they're real nice, kind of like old school type, but I'm gonna go with this aluminum. I think the aluminum will look way better on this car. And that's pretty much it, you know. But later on I want to go ahead and paint in here, kind of like tidy up in here. You know, the car hasn't been sitting that long, but I had batteries issues, so I finally got a battery. I'm gonna go ahead and fire up the car so that way you guys can hear it how it sounds. And it's a pretty strong little motor in there. I mean, it's not a high dollar motor, but it's a good little small block. It's good for the streets. So we'll go ahead and get that going right now. I gotta get that wire fixed. I think that's just a piece of ground that I had. I'm not liking the way that big looks. That goes over here. That goes over there. That's the way it goes. And it went somehow. We definitely need to put that wire. I'll do it in a little bit. So we'll go ahead and fire it up. Real quick. I guess I can tell you some stories about this car. I had this car for almost 30 years. And the Malibu, I've had it for maybe like 26 years, something like that. And like I said, this ain't my first Nova. The other Nova I had an accident, and then I got this one from a buddy of mine. And,
for $1,000 running with a 6-banger. This motor was from the other Nova, not from the Indian. But I had to redo the gas tank on it and everything because the gas tank on it was rotten. And then I tried to clean it, flush it out, and it didn't help. Then I replaced the fuel line on it, and took the, I think it's like 1 5/8 fuel line. I took it off and I went in with the half-inch aluminized fuel line, from the back to the front. Connected it with it has a mechanical fuel pump. I got a fuel pump there that's high volume. I'm planning to put in later on. But also put a new pickup on it because the pickup on it, the screen on it was rotten. It was gone. It wasn't picking up any fuel at all. It was like rusted. There was no reason of me using anything that was the old gas tank. It was gone. It was completely gone. So I decided just to go everything brand new. I got a good deal at car parts, and they had the gas tank for under $100. And this gas tank has a seal to it, so the gas tank won't run anymore like the old school, gas tanks on these cars. They usually run pretty bad. In fact, the other gas tank had a big leak on it, and a lot of old schools use JB Weld, and it'll work for a little bit, but it was just too bad. The gas tank was rotten out big time. It wasn't gonna, I was gonna have fuel problem issues, and I was running out of fuel, and fuel wasn't picking up, so I decided to just go everything brand new. So now I don't have any issue with the fuel line, nothing. So, car idle's good, it's real strong, it's a real strong motor. But see how it sounds in the back. A lot better back here. Take it out to the street one of these days. That way you guys know how it really runs. It runs good, this car. So that was just a little sneak peek of how this car sounds. Like I said, I've had this car almost 30 years, and the whole story behind this vehicle was that my dad had one, and he was always planning to give me his, but he had a car wreck and didn't have the time to fix the car or anything like that. I mean, it's kind of funny now because I wasn't into hot rods, and he freaks out now that I love these cars. And I got 3 muscle cars and a Roadster that I'm building from the ground up. That Roadster was split in half. I put it together. It's a fiberglass Roadster, but I'll have that car running too. I'm not saying soon, but I'm enjoying it, just fixing it.
And then this 55 here, I'll get this car running too. I got the whole wire kit on it, so I can put I think it's a 21 circuit wire kit for it, and I'll have this car running too. I really want to get this car running too, but this Nova's legal, ready to go. It's like I said, it's I've had a few issues on it with front bearings, got that situated. Fuel issue, got that fixed. But like I said, from what I was saying earlier, like my dad had this, he had a car exactly like this one. He actually freaked out when he found out that I got one. I mean, his whole plan was to give me his, but I guess you can say it still came into my life. I love this car. I've had it more than 30 plus years. That motor's been worked on before, and I took the cam out, put a new intake in it, and that motor's been running ever since. It got like, I don't know how many miles that motor has. If you ask me, I've taken this car to the track, ran it, came back home with it. I mean, it ran 13 O's spinning, and it should be like a good 12, maybe 1220s second car for the street. Now, if you add nitrous to it, and maybe it'd be a high 11s. Who's to say? But this car has power. I mean, it has a 350 turbo with a shift kit in it, with a small stall converter. I mean, this car tripped to gears on second gear, just on drive. I mean, one of these days, I'll get my girl, but she's doing errands right now. She'll videotape that, and you'll see. But either way, today's video was just based on letting you guys know how the Nova sounds, and then getting these valve covers polished. They're going into that car, and that's pretty much it for today. We're supposed to get some rain here in San Antonio, but the weatherman's been off, like really off. I've been having to take my regular car to work, and I miss driving my Malibu. My Malibu, I like taking that car all the time to work. I just like driving that car. That car drives smooth. The Nova drives rough because Novas don't have power steering. You actually gotta put power steering on these cars. These cars didn't come with power steering, but you put power steering on them, and then the car flexes a lot. I mean, this car still has a stock suspension in it. Still got everything stock. So, but later on in the future, I'll do more work into it, and paint the car too. But I'm deciding on color. Right now, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Just enjoy the car. I just want to have it drive. I just want to drive it in the street. That's all I care. I still got other projects I gotta do, but this is one of my pride and joys too. I mean, they're all my pride and joys, but this one is. I'll never get rid of this car. They can offer me 30,000, 40,000. I'll never get rid of it. It has too much sentimental value to me because of my dad. But other than that, that's all we have for today in today's video. We'll see what we have for tomorrow. See what happens. It all depends on the weather, because they say it's gonna rain, thunderstorm, and all that, and the weatherman's been off, like really off. But either way, guys, I want to thank the ones who are subscribing to my channel. I finally got past 50 subscribers. I appreciate you guys. Keep subscribing, keep liking my channel, share my channel. Like I said, this channel is only based on one thing: building old school hot rods. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. If there's any input that you guys know that's gonna help me, let me know in the comments. But if anything, like that one guy that said that the lawn covers were called rocker covers, I've never heard that in my life. I won't want to take his advice. But those of you who give good advice, I mean, I'm willing to hear what you guys got to say. Like I said, it helps me, and maybe I can help you also. So, like I said, I appreciate you guys for subscribing to my channel and those who follow me, and I thank you. So, I'll see you on the next video. Laters.